Okay, sounds working. Let's see. Once again, HerrBawl has to learn how to utilize and play the game. Let's see. Start. All right. What have I got? Fluffy white towel, box of matches, a locked box, the GG blossom, solid gold key, many spells. No. Okay. Okay. Can I stop looking at that?
Surf instruct x 100 bitties. We need to get some lightning up ins All. Zap, 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 them necky balls to life.
I can look at the fluffy white towel, but not my watering can. That's weird. Okay, the dropper's full of red liquid, which means it is. Thank you again for another 100 bits. The red liquid, I think, is the one that's supposed to let me calm things down. I mean, basically, yeah. Let's see. What do my notes say? Red of liquid, heat of flame, give a drop to become quite tame. Yeah. And then the green liquid is to bring somebody back from the dead, a newly deceased. And then the thing about the save the girl. See, potions spoil, mixtures leak, save the girl or futures bleak. Girl so far and yet so near, say these words to go over there. So I don't know where I need to say that. I don't even remember which room I'm in. One of the bathrooms. Right. Right. Okay. I don't think I've heard the scream yet. So I don't know if I've tried to give her dropper of stuff. Let's see. Open, go into here. I must have. It looks like I'm pretty far through this. Y'all let me know if you see something about a scream come up down here. And I've lit that on fire. The dog hasn't showed up yet. Okay, the little girls are here. Can I... No. So the little girls... Well, the vampire girls, I don't know. I think they're a couple 100 years old. Have I... Okay, so she is dead. She's in here. So I wonder if I need to go get the potion, give it to her, and then cast that spell. Let's see. If I speak to her without it, it was Habakkuk. Oh, hecka. Misto. Your words go unnoticed. Okay. Azerbaijan. That's right. Let's do this. Let's go back to that save. What? Why is the door open already? I didn't open it. Interesting. Let's do this. So loading and saving doesn't quite clear everything. Good to know. Let's go make the potion. Put the GG into there. The liquid turns green. I'm just going to go like that. Okay, the dropper's filled with green liquid. ¿Dónde está Santa Claus? Hey, Mom, welcome in. Door. Get on the floor. Everybody be that dinosaur. Okay. We're going to try to operate the green liquid onto the recently dead girl. Okay, it just says the dropper is empty. So now let's try speaking to the girl. Abacus. Hecka misto. Let me make sure I spelled that right. Abacus ho hecka misto. Okay. Nothing. Nope. Okay. What if I hit the body? Nothing. What do you mean the antique closet is empty? It's not empty. It's empty. So hecka misto. Nothing. You know, I wonder. Close. Thank you, Dragon Jim. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for all you. I believe if I have it set up properly, I have it set up so that it's really loud for me, so as to startle me, but less loud for you folks. Still loud and audible, but so that so that you don't just see me suddenly go. Also, I realize that you folks probably don't get to hear it if I do an actual scream anyways. You probably just hear, because, I've got NVIDIA Broadcast, which likes to gate me. Okay, so I want to try... What do you think you're doing in here? Who told you could come in here? Get out here. Get a potion. Get out here. Get on out of here. Who told you? Who sent you? Was it Mini-Me? Can't be Mini-Me. I think Mini-Me passed away. Rest in peace. Get out here. What? Joanne? Nothing? What? Right. Turn the liquid green. Why did it not look like it turned green? It just said green. I mean, it says green liquid. Okay, maybe it never actually looked green. All right. Now I want to re-add red liquid to it. Okay, did that actually change it at all? Nope, still says a green liquid. Okay. That's fine. Right. I gotta select this. Use the dropper. Get a dropper filled with green liquid. Okay. Oh. Hey, Draconic Dude. Welcome in. That's right. I am inconspicuous. Well, thank you very much. And welcome in, Lalafufu TV. Yes. I'm old and my eyes don't work quite as well as they used to. She's sad to say. Okay. You know, it's really weird. How come I can't do anything to this chalkboard, huh? Right, there's the bookmark. Okay. What if I say here, Abacus Oheka Misto? Nothing? Abacus Oheka Oheko Misto? Oheko? Oheka? Not Mistor. Misto. Nothing. Okay. So I gotta figure out where she is. Where I gotta go next. Let's refill this. What do you mean nothing happened? I see. So up here is where, nope. Yeah, that's really weird that I still can't examine it. Okay. So the other place I haven't really gone to since I've reloaded was out here. I've got this guy. You know what? Let's do that. Go back. Let's go. Come on, HerrBawl. You can click right. You can click correctly, HerrBawl. Can I tame this man? Nice. Okay. The hooded figure lies as in sleep as your view is unobstructed. View unobstructed of the inside of the quaint little shack. Excellent. Save. Leap. Well, that is good to hear. That is very good to hear, Lala Fufu. Fulu. Lala. No, it is Fufu, right? Yeah. Lala Fufu. Okay. Hold on. Excellent. I just put my legs up. I can just call her Lala. He's not an interesting object. What about his axe? That you're telling me this axe is not an interesting object? Game. Why you lie to me? Can I just take it? Okay. So it let me take the axe, but it's not interesting.
Battle stations. Nostalgic Rhino is riding up in here.
Ooh. Welcome in, Rhino and friends. Rhino and Herd. How are you doing today? I saw your stream earlier. It's the Stampede. Can I hit this man? I can, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Barbie, let's go party. Nice. Welcome in, Rhino. How was your stream? Of all the clips? Yeah. Well, you know, my clip player likes to go for random older clips. What about here? Hibiscus? Oh, heck, misto. Nope. Okay. Hey, you know, knowing when to stop is great. This axe is made from the finest steel. Oh, is it? Nice. So my clip player will look at potentially the last 100 clips and will randomly pull from them. I don't think it cares about. I don't think I have it set up to care about if you have um, not favorited. I don't remember what it's called. Preferred? No, I still don't remember what it's called. The thing you can set with clips. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I also have less than 100. Okay, so I have an axe, I have a towel, I have a dropper, I have a spell book. This guy's passed out. Doesn't look like there's anything else to do in here, so it must have just been to get the axe. So I need to chop something. Oh, well, because you raided me, so this is my raid alert. Did I don't remember if I made it say raid on it. Hold on. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, see? Well, there's my nose. You guys want a nose screen? Nose goes. Oh, there's my eyeball. Interesting. Very interesting. So that was something I didn't realize before with the way the light works and reflections in animes. It actually sees the thing just totally going around, spinning around, instead of rotating. I guess that means I can also show you my teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm still. That should reset itself at some point here. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Extreme close-up indeed. Okay. So I've got the axe. I don't know. I don't know what I need to use the axe on. Let me go try it on the little girls. Nope. Oh, listen. They stabbed me repeatedly. Can I axe the box open? No. And I think I already know that I can't use the key on this one. Yeah, it doesn't unlock that box. Okay. So I don't know if there's anything else I need to tame. What if I try to speak to these? Let's see. Abacus. Oh, hecka. Misto. Hey, Rhino, no problem at all. You get yourself taken care of and have a good time. And hello, baby Rhino. Why is this dog upset? Abacus. Oh, hecka. Misto. They don't. They don't care about that. Okay. Here's her grave. What about here? Abacus. Oh, hecka. Misto. Nothing. Abacus. Oh, hecko. Misto. I don't know if I'm actually speaking to a thing or just saying words in general. Lasagna. You can't walk through a door. That's what you think. What can I act? You know, everything looks like a piece of lumber when you got an axe. Probably going to be some moon logic. Can I take this lantern? What do you think? Why you try to take my lantern? Says an old caretaker standing before you as his dog continues to wail and shiver at his feet. Abacus Oheka Misto. Huh? Speak up. Hello. What? Can't I hear a word you said? Lantern. You ever shovel? Can I take a shovel? Whoop. Caretaker doesn't seem amused by your efforts of stealing his things. He pushes you into the hole and begins shoveling fresh soil into your grave as his laughter echoes throughout the sky. Well, alright. So don't try to steal from him. Got it. So let's take this axe. I'm going to go get some more taming juice and try to tame the man. Well, I don't think I have candy corn yet. I don't know if there is some. All right. So first, can I? Okay, so the dropper doesn't work on the dog there. I don't know why they'd be allergic to candy corn. I love this stuff. Yes. Okay. What about the dropper on the old man? Nothing. Okay. So I'm going to try to take the thing and then I'm going to, try to dropper him. Why you try to take my lantern? I mean, nothing happened. Nope. Nope. Didn't do anything. Okay. If I just try to speak to him, he doesn't say anything. Right. I can't see. Oh, what was that? Yeah. Tree sways. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to try to. I mean, if I attack him, what's he going to do? Really? I'm going to assume this is going to cause me to die. Nope. What? Your efforts seem successful as your axe beheaded the caretaker. The dog picks up the severed head and runs off into the distance. And then the obligatory joke, so no head? Uh, well, oh, his bloody stump of a body isn't an interesting object, huh? What? Pardon me, game. But it seems to me that if he had no head, he should be dead. Okay, so I gotta behead him again. Okay. What did that say? The headless caretaker something? Well, he's gone now. I wonder what the old caretaker is digging up. Well, how do I? No. How do I examine what he was digging up? Nothing happened. Okay. Well, oh, I have a shovel now. Okay. Got it. Nothing happened when you use a shovel on that. Okay. The shovel is covered in fresh dirt, but I can't use it to dig up what he was digging up. Interesting. Okay. Do I remember a place where we could dig something up? No, but I wonder where the dog went off to. I do know a place where I could use my axe, though, assuming that the little girls have left. Let's go check. They've left. Okay. I don't remember. Can I take the pillow? Why can't I take the pillow? Okay. Operate the X. Nice. So let's save. Wonder if it actually saved that as that word as girls gone, or if it's assuming it was cut off to aha. It just saved it as a .e. Okay, so we're in new territory here. The passage walls are illuminated by a small lit torch at the end of this dungeon. Greek pillars decor this passageway, and large blocks of brick create this ancient hall of horror. Horror, horror, horror. Okay. Well, I guess we go. Uh-oh. A dead girl lies on the slab, surrounded by deep crevices, preventing your journey from continuing in that direction. Um, the girl is not an interesting object. Okay. So, all right, let me go back. Make a potion. Hopefully I didn't need any more taming liquid. Any more ZQL. Um, First, do I need to give her this? Say what? You need to get closer to use her lips. I don't. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, my wife. Avasacus ojeka misto. Oh, did this show up? Is that what happened there? Girl awaits rescue as an obvious unknown substance has kidnapped and placed her here for unknown reasons. Excuse me? What do you mean an obvious unknown substance? What? This probably should have said something like entity. I don't know. Alright. Let's give her this dropper of liquid. Thank you. Girl opens the lockbox and reads the letter inside. I leave to you my fortune and home for the life you saved and your very own. Although it's a lot indeed, if you wish to spend it, I suggest you leave. The girl looks in horror as the plank vanishes. She quickly grabs your hand and pulls you through a stone doorway. All right. Okay. That was the end of part
Last path of darkness.
Excuse me, what the? Hold on. I wasn't hallucinating that, right? Okay. We got about, let's see. I don't have a timer. Well, kind of do.
Welcome to the last path of darkness.
I'm gonna guess that that was this man. Okay. The surroundings around you are unfamiliar as the last thing you remember is a beautiful girl taking you through a stone doorway into darkness. You must have blacked out because somehow you ended up here. I have a torch. It is lit. Doorway seems to be boarded up for an unknown reason. Okay. Plant rests on the cabinet. Wait, hold on. Okay. Strange painting decors this room. Lightning illuminates the sky. Hey, we got the zappies, Los. The ladder leads down through an open hole. There's a book inside the bookcase. Okay, how do I... Can't open it. Can I just take it? I have a book. The outside of this book looks real old. Okay, can I open the book? To which page would you like to... Oh, boy! Well, the words Frank's book are written on page 1. Um, 69? 69. Page 69 of this book contains scribbles unfamiliar to you. So I'm going to guess I have to get some sort of clue as to what page to go to. I could brute force this. What about 42? Is that the answer? No? 420? No. I can't do 1337. Eat, though, huh? So EA... E? Sure. No? What about 8? All right. So I think I'm just going to have to figure out what else, what number I need to pay attention to. I wish it would give me more information about it. This page reveals nothing very special. I see. So I can open it to a specific page, and then it's just open to that page. All right. You are located below the house in a dungeon-like corridor where there is a wood ladder here leading up into darkness. It is made from oak, but doesn't look too sturdy. How do I know it's made from oak? Am I an oak expert? Okay. Squeeze me? Was that too loud? You let me know if that is too much noise for you folks. I don't even know what it's said. Hey, darkness forever, welcoming darkness. Is this your last half, darkness? So it doesn't seem to be anything interesting. There's 2 doors? Oh, I see. There's this doorway and then a hallway. Can I examine this? Strange red illumination coming from this doorway. And then I can't really mark behind there. I guess let's go in here where the door red is. This room is filled with lit candles which illuminate the walls with a glow of red. Large coffins decorate this room of horror as cobwebs hang from the ceiling. Something tells your senses this might not be the best place to go snooping. What? It's the perfect place to go snooping. What's the worst that can happen? Have I saved yet? Am I going to have to redo all of this if I... Oh, that reminds me. Let's see. That would put us into... Come on. There we go. Sounds like whoever was doing that one had a bit of a cough going on. Oh, hey, the new manual. Let's see what this one says. Your journey begins in this horrifying world of darkness as you find yourself standing in front of a ghostly mansion in Part 1. It is here where you must find the missing ingredients to an unfinished potion while avoiding the eerie inhabitants that dwell there, right? Once completed, your journey will take you deep into the dark dungeons below the ghostly manor in Part 2. There you will once again battle the unknown forces of evil in an effort to save the girl and sail off into the sunset together. After sailing off into the sunset in Part 2, your happy ending is once again foiled as you find yourself shipwrecked on an eerie island in Part 3. Somehow you manage to swim ashore to a nearby wharf and seek warmth from a burning fire. Although you're on... Okay. Wonder what the S key does. Selecting a command, right? Well, that's interesting. Why are some of them marked as not used in part 3? Looking to see if there is. Huh. Okay. Real weird that the part 2 manual talks about part 3, whereas the part 1 manual didn't talk about there being multiple parts. Is there a tip or a hint that there's voices that's going to talk to you every once in a while? This is an intermediate level of puzzle solving. It may be too tricky for the novice player, but should provide a challenge for intermediate and advanced players of interactive graphic adventurers. The following provides a list of tips for the novice player. You may want to draw a map as you go. My brain. Some sections of your adventure may seem very similar, providing little, if no, unique distinction. By the way, jump cut to about 10 minutes from now when I'm like, I gotta map this. Provide little unique distinctions between the various locations. Sometimes a map can eliminate traveling in circles. When encountering a locked door or a strange character, don't look at it as an impossible obstacle. It's probably just a puzzle to be tackled. Solving some puzzles first may make others easier. Some puzzles may not be solved when others have been solved incorrectly. If you're still stuck, there's a hint booklet available through us, although it is not required to solve the quests. Troubleshooting, okay. All right. Again, this talks about copyright protection. This was all gotten from lasthalfofdarkness.com. You can download version part 1 and part 2 right here. Well, yeah, this is a lot of reading, but that's just because I'm specifically reading stuff. All right. Back to the game. All right, so I've saved. Let's start snooping. There's a coffin lid sitting on an open coffin. Okay. This coffin is closed. Lit candles on this box. Although I guess in general there is a lot of reading in this because it's half text, half. Deliver mail as Cato, the town's dedicated postcat, while meeting unique friends in a vibrant, cozy town filled with kitty residents. What is this we're talking about? Thank you for the gigantified emotes. You could barely hear that startle me. Yeah, well, it wasn't very loud. It was just somebody going. Oh, I don't know what that sound's supposed to be, but it almost sounds like somebody stapling something right in my ear. All right, time to start opening coffins. Coffin has been opened, revealing a strange creature inside. That's a creature? Is the creature going to get me? You know what? Let's just close it. I can't close this one, though, huh? Whoa, I said close. Is this thing just going to reopen itself? Were you talking to me that I need to play the game? Sure. I still don't know what he's telling me. Can you guys understand what he's saying? Or is it just supposed to be a spooky voice? Oh, sure. Now it's not there.
Help me!
Okay, that one I understood. That was somebody saying, help me. Okay. This passage ends directly in front of you and splits into two directions, leading both left and right. You can notice a faint sound behind the wall. It sounds as if someone is calling out for help. That was not faint. Will that reappear if I go back? Let's see.
Help me!
Yeah. Was that loud for you folks? Yeah. Guess I'll turn it down a little bit. All right, always be going left, right? This dungeon passage travels right. What's this? Looks like a wooden stake. Hell yeah. We will take a stake. Let those vampire girls come after me now. Okay. This room appears to be some sort of trap, revealing no doors or windows except for a small hole in the ceiling. It obviously challenges you to find a way out. You're telling me that these bones and skulls are not an interesting object, huh? I'm going to assume. Yeah, I'm referring to the exit map. Are you telling me I can't actually go out of there yet? Then why are you showing it to me? Okay. Am I just. Oh, there's the wrong button. Hmm. You suppose I was supposed to have found something else first before coming in here? It did say. Yeah. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Also, let me know if you see any like writing or something that should be visible in here to a non-colorblind person. I can't imagine that there's going to be too much of an issue given the palette of this VGA, but you never know. Animes, why do you think I have two hands up? I've only got one hand up. I'm just trying to press the, yeah, maybe not all of the bricks, but just the bricks to see if there's like a brick or something that I should be able to open or close or hit or operate. If once I complete this, I'll maybe try going and getting the 35th anniversary edition on Steam. But it goes from being this like a point and click style game to being a first person game, I think. All right. So maybe I do need to map. We'll see.
Help me!
That was left there. Hey, it's the caretaker's dog. The head speaks. Oh, it's the caretaker's dog holding the caretaker's head. The head speaks. I am but just a head. But the other three know a taste of a ring will let you go. Okay. All right. Can I take the head? No. Can I hit the dog? No. Okay. Bye. Nope. The dog quickly drops the head and starts towards you with a strange look of revenge in its eyes. He begins to tear you leg off as you try to escape, but it's no use. Hey, look at my leg. Well, I'm not okay. So instead of it being like, oh, you're dying, it just goes to a lock screen. Got it. Okay. All right. Let me get this ready. Hold on. I don't remember how to get the thing. One momento. Here. Okay. Auto. Pinnacle game design. Indeed. Let's load. We'll call this Red Room. Red Room. Yeah, I guess it'll work. Hmm. Trying to figure out how I'm going to navigate it when there's multiple ways to go past something. Probably. Excuse me. Probably do this. Aside from coughing in your folks' ears. Make each thing At least here, 3 wide. Thank you, Durfin. Okay. So, we will call this there.
Help me!
Hear me. Okay, so we already know that going left gives us the option to go right, and I don't know, do you suppose they'll have a token for a stake? No. Yep. I mean, sure. Surely I'll remember what that means later, right? And I think the left is where I fell down. No. Boy, I hope this isn't a new dungeon every time. But that is a key. Are you really telling me that that's not an object of interest? Okay. I'll just try to take it. Red key. Okay. Key. Uh, key. Red. Boom. Oh, hello. Okay, so the the caretaker's dog is just going to show up. Got it. What? Again, this game doesn't quite load properly.
Help me!
Pick up the steak. Ma'am? And the caretaker's dog's there again. Okay, so the caretaker's dog must just kind of wander around in this area.
Help me!
Let me save it here. Maybe then I can reload in and not have to hear that continuously. All right. Just, yep. Okay.
Help me!
Well, so much for that. Okay. We're going to go right. What? Just a random dude? A beggar holding out a tin can. Okay. So, is there a beggar? No. What about a can? Jerry can. Trash can. What a can. Cup. Try looking at categories, see if there's a category. Okay, right. I forgot. It doesn't work that way in OBS's thing. All right, let me check the can again. I don't really want to use a trash can. That seems disrespectful for a human being to denote them with a trash can. He's not quite fire, so I don't know that I want to use a jerry can. I guess soda can will work. All right. So he's got a beggar, or he wants something to be donated to him. Can I talk with him? Will the people talk to me, back to me?
Fool, go away.
Mutters the old man. I talk to only those who know my name. Okay. So there's some voice acting in this one. Passage reveals a large dark doorway up ahead. It appears to be leading into darkness with a lit torch at its entryway. Okay. Archway. This will say hole. Phenomena. Hole. Can I go down the hole? This creepy dungeon places you even further down into darkness as the light from above faintly shines your path into the unknown. I mean, I have a torch. Am I not holding it? You attempt to burn the object, but it doesn't catch on fire. Okay. No, but I can go back up. All right. So it is multifunctional. What is this, a map? Yep. What in the world? I wanted a map. Why are you showing me, like, Angola? Stop giving me countries. Stop giving me things I'd find on a map and give me just a map. There we go. You can't take that, and yet I clearly did. The map requires a printer. Is your printer ready? Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? I don't. Mm, hold on. Let's see. I have no idea if I mean, obviously, I don't have an actual printer. Well, let's see what happens if I tell it, yes, I want to print it. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. Don't know how important that will be. So, is there not? I apologize for you folks. I don't know. I never thought to look into printing before. So I don't know if there's anything built into DOSBox. I mean, that doesn't tell me a whole lot. Well, I will have to dig into that some other time. I'll continue on with what I'm doing then. I don't suppose I can open this? No. Okay. And there's the caretaker's dog. All right. So, a taste of a ring will let you go. I don't know what that means. And he comes for me and kills me. Okay. Well, I've got to save right there at the hole. So, let me start up another area. That'll be the hole. Doo-doo-doo. Just be another archway because it's not a doorway that I have to open. Okay. There are 3 doorways here along with a set of bones, small set of bones. One doorway clearly shows a view of a large glass skull which sits on an oak display box. Okay. This guy didn't get very far. It's part of a hand chained to a wall. Doorway reveals a blue glass skull in the next room. It's kind of weird that the way they position this one, but okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can deal with it. The skull. That again, skull. You know what? Map UI, you're weird. I searched for skull, and the first thing that came up with is death juice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess what HerrBawl forgot to do again. Okay, we're safe. HerrBawl forgot to plug his laptop in. All right, skull. Oh, there was a good one. Maybe. This one will work. Blue Death Skull. Go into that room, see what's in there. The room is filled with dust and odors from centuries ago. The far wall is decorated by a strange painting of ghouls and ghosts. A light from above shines through a small hole into a large blue glass skull located in the center of this room. Somewhat damaged picture gives a haunting of effect to this room. If you say so. This magnificent skull looks as though it would be worth millions, but I wouldn't suggest taking it. Alright, so one thing I don't like about this game is, so I just went through one of these doorways. Which of these two doorways did I step through? It changed my orientation. Okay, so it was that one. Alright. Oop. Is that actually a doorway? The strange shelf-like cabinet reveals nothing but dust. But that's an exit. So do I have to open it? No. So where is this? Okay. Great. I don't know how to denote that. I guess we'll do that, and into that? Sure. Okay. Right here. This is a very angry looking swamp creature here, standing in front of you with a large sword. He occasionally swings it about, as if he was trying to show his fencing skills. This guy looks like he just stepped out of the swamp. Can I speak to him? No? Swamp thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything. Ruby. No? Okay. Assuming I can't just walk past him, can I walk away from him? Yep. Okay. So, is there like a swamp thing? The swamp bat? Sure. We'll do a green swamp here. Yep. This creepy dungeon places you even further into darkness. Isn't that where I just came from? Is this the map? This is the map. Okay. Oh, right. Got it. Okay. So again, it's changed my perspective. I didn't realize it was doing that. So probably easier to do this. Yep, sure was easier. You make everything so groovy. All right. Let me try going through the swamp thing here. I don't know if I can walk past him. Okay, I can walk past him. All right. So, okay, that one was the one back. That one almost sounded like he said snake. There's a jail-like wall here with a few of the bars bent from unknown circumstances. As you look closer at the jail, you can notice a pair of eyes looking in your direction. Looks like I can go forward, I can go back, and I can go back and to the right, but I don't know what that's supposed to actually be representing. But okay, that's a thing. Oh, hello. So that's bars. I don't know what this is, so we're just going to call it to the right here. This particular dungeon room reveals both an old-time rocking chair and a shelf on the far wall. The shelf seems to contain a few odd and old-looking rare books. And then there's a person skeleton in the rocking chair. Of course, there's no rocking chair icon. Why would there be? Sure. I'll know what all this means next week or whenever I get back to this, right? There's a very scary woman sitting in your aunt's old rocking chair. I hope it's not your aunt. Shelf reveals the presence of old books. And a skeleton? Or a skull? Can I take the old... Do I need to speak with her first? Hello? Didn't say nothing. Okay. As you reach towards the shelf, the woman gets up. Okay? She doesn't appear to be there anymore. Oh, there she is. You... You are fool to steal from me, cries the mysterious ghost woman. She appears not to take kindly to thieves as she slowly begins to dismember your body limb from limb. Well, okay. Swamp. So I got to ameliorate her some way. All right. So, do you have the feeling you are being watched? I don't know. Do I? There's a large chest located in the back of this dark and musty room. This room gives an eerie decor as old bones are piled in the corner as shadows are cast everywhere. Okay. Pile of skull and bones may be trying to tell you something. Yeah. What? What would it be trying to tell you? It looks like an old pirate chest. Okay, can I open this?
Goodbye.
This creature is quite nasty when it's not sleeping, as it begins to rip the meat from your head with each strike. Hell.
Ah!
Alright. That was unnecessary. Can't open the bones. Can I hit the bones? No. Can't take them. Okay. Let's say this is the chest. We're going to call it a mimic chest. I guess I'm going to have to eventually tie this in. What was over here? Oh, right. I tried to go past that and there was a dog. Okay. So somewhere else, there's going to be another archway with a hole. I'm going to make this a different colored hole. And that's how I'm going to keep track of which hole goes where. Hole. We'll make this the blue hole. And I'll do that. Better make the blue hole there. Actually, we'll just do this. Okay, then we can get rid of this. All right. So what is back here? Oh, it's the caretaker's dog with his head. With the head. Okay. Forward. There's a strange fellow here carrying a large axe. He looks as though he is blocking your path. He sure does look as though he's blocking my path. He's not an interesting object, huh? Hello? Yeah. All right. Can I go back? Okay. He's not going to kill me. It appears he's not going to let you pass. Yeah, sure enough. Okay. Is the caretaker's dog here again? No. Okay. Shit. That was directly back. Was this way? That way was. Okay. Here. Is it the... Ah, yes. Jump scared by my own dang cat. It is about that time of night, though. So, let me come on over. I started a little bit late. Maybe I'll go for another 10, 15 minutes. Okay. Sure. Be super cool if my dog or cat doesn't jump scare me, though. Have to move around a little bit over here. Okay. So coming over here took me to this man. Um, we're going to go with the green axe, signifying the dude who blocks the way there. So nope, I didn't give it enough time. All right, so I have to hang around a little bit more and let that dog walk out of the way. Not going to let you pass. Yeah. Over to the right is another one. Let me just double check. Yes, he's not going to let you pass. Okay. Now the caretaker's dog is there, so let me reload. Do a little jig. Do a little dance. Now going back. Oh, okay, so they're connected. Got it. Because now if I go back here, I'm back to that one. Okay, so got to figure out how to get past the guys with the axes, how to get past the dog, a way to print this, and I guess I'll go down here and try to get past that stuff again here in just a moment after I get this. Cut, paste. Can I not rotate it? No, I can't really rotate it. Okay, so I'll just have to recreate it. So that's not really a way back. Okay, so over here. That had a. Oh, let me do the other one first. Archway. Oh, I guess close enough for a depiction. Okay. How to get back to over here? This should be, yes, the guy with the thing.
Help me!
All right, we're back to help me. There's the stake. There's a key there. I still say that sounds like he's saying snake. All right, and then that's going to lead to this, which we're not sure exactly where that is, just that the dog's here. And I burn the dog. Well, no. I can hit the dog with the torch. That's an interesting thought. I can still kind of go the way I was. Back to where there's another on the torch. Maybe. Huh. Oh, there should be that. That's interesting that the red room isn't visible. This will be there. What do you think I'm doing?
Ah!
Okay. So I didn't get to the place, the hole with the archway, which should have had a torch. Okay, I made it back to the red key. So is the dog not hurt me if the torch isn't lit? Very interesting. Okay, so this puts me back here. No, it didn't. Why didn't it? Okay. I think I'm just going back and forth in a circle here. Uh-huh. I've got my torch back. Now, which of these was I in? Okay. So that's not what I want to do. I want to go back up there. Okay. Go back up. Go back. There's the man with the can. He was probably like, "You weirdo, why are you stumbling past me?" I guess let me take the stake. Again, so far, none of this has been useful on the dog when the dog shows up. So I believe, yeah, that's where that came in. Okay. So that was that one, that red key. Okay, so this is new territory again. Okay, that takes us to a dead end. With nothing obviously there. Okay. So somehow I made it into this place before, and I don't know how I made it in here, and I don't know. See, that's weird. Yeah. Okay, that's not even. All right. This game is weird.
Ah! Help me!
So supposedly that's back at the help me room. the right. Flip the right again. Now go to the left. I go to the left here. It's this instead. So there's like a trap that can just spring on you. Oh, hey.
Bye.
Okay.